Hello and welcome. Today I will be reviewing the Casio G-Shock DW-6600. This watch was introduced in 1994 by Casio. Now this is not the first G-Shock by any means. The first G-Shock was made in 1983. This G-Shock is famous for its This G-Shock is famous for its electroluminescent backlight. I will try to demonstrate that now. See how bright that is? It's one of the brightest of the early model G-Shocks. So before this, there would just be a little tiny light that would illuminate a quarter to a half of the screen, and you had to try to guess what time it was. This was the first G-Shock to ever have the EL, or electroluminescent backlight. And there was also a famous commercial made where there were some men singing in the dark, and they were singing "This Little Light of Mine," and they used this watch with its backlight to illuminate their faces to prove how powerfully bright this was. Now, it has a few features. You know, you got mode, and you can go through, and you got an alarm, and you have a timer. Which I guess you got to set. There we go. Start, stop, reset. And you also have a stopwatch that'll count up to 23 hours, 59 minutes, and 59 seconds. And then you're back to time. So this watch is relatively simple by today's standards. Doesn't have multi-alarms, doesn't have multiple time zones. It's just a basic G-Shock, but it's one of my favorite. When I was a kid, this thing never left my arm. And still a great watch, even today, all the way back from 1994. Also, fun fact, this is the same shape and size as the Casio DW-6900, which is very popular. And there's the alarm, the timer. And that is good for this watch because the bezel and the band will interchange between a DW-6900 and a DW-6600. I really like this model over the DW-6900 because of this animation right here. Just really, it looks really cool. This counts to 5, and then that lights up, then it counts down from 5, and that lights up, and over and over and over again until you get, and it goes along with this until it changes time. And as you can see, it is a fairly big watch, but it's also got a pretty high profile here. But it's a really nice watch, and if you just need one as an everyday beater, you can pick these up on eBay. They go for about $100, $150, depending on the seller. And it just gives you everything you need. It's still got that G-Shock name, still water resistant to 200 meters, and still very tough watch. You can see I'm missing a screw here, but it's just a classic from the mid-90s, and it also inspired the DW-6900, which is in quite a few movies. And the DW-6900 has instead of this open area, it's got the 3 round that go round and round and round and round. But I like this one. I like this animation. It's really cool. And I would say it's a great watch for the money. You can obviously get a much newer watch than this. G-Shock is still making watches, but I think that if you want to go retro, that this would be an excellent addition to anyone's collection. It's a great watch and still very tough and still looks very good. I'll catch you next time.